Ooh. Welcome to Gunpowder Fiction and Plot.
Ooh.
Ooh, it made noises. We're filming on a computer because we think it might be easier than using our camera, and we're experimenting.
So if this is terrible quality, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You just don't get my sympathy. No, you do, because... yeah. Anyway, we're doing a tag video today. We've got like 5 or 6 tag videos like overdue, sitting there waiting for us to do whenever we're bored. So we thought instead of doing them, we'd just like dig up an old tag
and do a random one. Yay!
That's a dog deciding to thump the floor and have a bit of a scratch.
He's itchy.
He is.
You can't expect him to be itchy on your schedule.
I know, but I can expect him to not to be itchy next to the microphone.
He's not really. Anyway,
we're going to do the Boujee tag today. Boujee. We've dug that up. I've been stalking all of your channels. If you comment on us watching like videos that are 12 months old, and we found this on Charlie Heathcote's channel, and it really is 12 months old. That is actually what we're doing.
We're still doing it. We're doing it.
It's
get into it.
It was kind of interesting. Let's do it. Question number 1. What is your average monthly budget for books?
$1 billion.
Do you think I could read by now?
No.
That's why you do audio. This stand is terrible because whenever I put something down, the screen goes like this. It's like jelly.
Well, stop bloody doing it then.
Do it? Let's get distracted. I'm sure people got like... really annoyed. Anyway, we're talking about like monthly budget for books.
What's your monthly budget for books? $1 billion. I have a weekly pocket money that I put away to spend on whatever I want, and at the end of every month, I save it up, and at the end of every month, I buy books first, and then the rest goes on anything else I want.
Yeah, well,
so.
Look, we've gone from being ridiculously poor to ridiculously rich, and on both those schedules, I don't really have a budget.
No. I find at the moment I am spending about $150 a month, I think.
Yeah, I have an Audible subscription. I'm probably going to sign up to Scribd again, and... I buy physical books and I don't really keep track of it. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. We're rich.
We're not. I'm not putting my phone with the questions on that stand. That's terrible.
Don't do it then.
Yeah. What is the most you've ever spent in a bookshop?
At Christmas, we bought everyone we knew books. That was pretty expensive.
What was that, like $200? Whoops.
No, I think it ended up being about $400. But...
So $400 on books, that translates to, in pounds, about 75p. And in US dollars, that translates to you guys have presidents on your bills. That's an LBJ.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you even know?
Do I even know?
Do you even know which president's on which note? All I know is a Benjamin Franklin.
Well, it's not a Benjamin Franklin.
No.
I'm actually implying that it's imaginary because LBJ's not on their note.
He's not on any money.
Yeah. Explaining the joke does actually...
Murder it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to murder all your jokes.
So $400 is the most we'll spend on a book?
I think so, at this stage of my life. Don't make it a challenge, though, because I will just like go and...
We are the sort of bougie dickheads to go out and to buy books at like 10:30 in the morning, and then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get online and to buy
some
more books. Are you willing to pay full price for a brand?
For what? What am I paying full price for?
Are you willing to pay full price to be slapped in the face? That's an interesting question. Who would pay for that? No. Are you willing to pay full price for a brand new release, or will you wait until you have a coupon or there's a sale?
Okay, so I actually have an opinion on this. I generally, when I'm buying books, I do have a rough idea of how much money I want to spend, generally. And I like to keep it, somewhat sensible. And I like to get as many books as I can for that money. So if a new book is going to cost 2 non-new books, then I'd have to be pretty excited about the new book to not wait, if that makes sense. Because there's bunches of books on my wish list that have been out for ages. So I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, I'll pay full price for a book, but I'll be distracted by a sale.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'll do. Also, how Danielle Spinelli speaks, she gets her books for 3 cents each in her ridiculous hauls.
Oh my god!
I'd love that skill.
I think ultimately though we're both a little bit disinclined to leave the house.
Yes, we will definitely pay more if you'll deliver it to our house.
Yeah, I'm not into real shops. Online? Yep.
Would you rather buy one new book or several less expensive used copies? I think we just answered that.
I would like to buy several less expensive used copies, but in Australia, online used books is not the best as far as selection goes.
Yeah, I'm better. I mean, if we go, there's a used book shop that it's still $10 a book at the used book shop, which I mean,
you can get more. I don't know. It depends on what you're buying. If you're buying classics, I can buy them online for $7 or $8 a book and not leave my house.
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't know all the little details. You don't know whether you're getting a nice cover or the size of the text or.
I do care about the size of the text, but I could give a toss about which edition. Everyone who collects beautiful editions, I think that's an admirable pursuit, but I don't care.
What do you think a reasonable price for a new hardback book is, a paperback or an ebook?
I think ebooks should be free because they're hard to read.
Screw the artist.
Yeah, give me a link to your Patreon. I'll give you some money. That's cool. Yeah. But I'm never going to choose an ebook anyway because I don't like the way they read. I don't buy hardbacks because I don't enjoy reading them. And I don't know, how much is a book?
$20.
$20?
Actually, $20 for a paperback, $28.95 for a hardback, which is probably about $3 in the US or one George Bush.
But which George Bush? It doesn't matter. I don't know why I asked for clarification.
Why would one be worth more than the other one?
I think the old one can spell.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
How much for a paperback?
How much for a paperback? Oh yeah, $20, $28.99 for a hardback, and for an ebook, $12.
I will only buy the hardback if it's cheaper. And I judge the value of the paperback based on how much I want to read it.
Oh yeah. That.
Yeah.
Like a brand new Natasha Pulley book, that's $30. J.K. Turfling, that's free.
No, you have to pay me for a Turfling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's try and get back on track and not lose our plot. Is a signed book worth more to you?
No.
How about a first edition? I'd pay more for a signed ebook.
No, I think if you go and get the book signed and you have the moment with the author, that's worth something.
It's worth sentimental attachment to me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't pay more for a book that's pre-signed. No.
Usually lock the dog up before we film, but I forgot to do it this time.
The dog up. He's so mean. He's so mean. Tell Scott that you don't mind, that it's fine. If you tell him that you don't mind and that it's fine, and you can't even hear poor little Brenna in the background, then Bren will be free to frolic whenever we film.
Yeah, and like knock the lights and look, make this noise.
He's fine. He's just playing. You're just easily distracted. You're like a kid with ADHD.
Okay. I apologise for the dog noise.
I don't. He's just being a dog.
What's the most valuable book, sentimental or actual value, you own? I have textbooks from university that were almost $200, but I suspect that that's cheating.
I don't have any of those. I got rid of them. I think the most sentimentally book that I own is actually at my mum's house, I think. I have a copy of Seven Little Australians, which was signed by Ethel Turner's daughter. So not even the author, the child of the author. But that's sentimental to me because when I was a very small child, I was in the production of Seven Little Australians. So it's attached to memories. Memories.
I recently bought this book here.
Ooh.
This is George by Alexander Dumas. It cost me $50. It is Dumas' first book. It examines what it's like to be black in early French society. It's the only book where Dumas talks about his race. Now, there's a problem with this book. For $50, I get... Can you read those words? I can't. They're not in the right language for me because I didn't get a translated version.
Is that your most valuable
That's
book?
my most valuable book.
Because you spent $50 on it.
I spent $50 on it.
And didn't read the description.
And didn't read the description.
Wow. That sounds like Scott's.
Will you pay more for a cover or edition you like better?
Nah.
I will pay more if the text is easy to read.
Yes, I care about readability.
Nice spacing in the lines.
I like a small, like a compact. I'm only a small person. I do not need a print that is bigger than my head. And I like
No,
flaps.
make the print as big as you want.
Flaps.
French flaps.
Yeah. Well, I don't care what country they're from. That's
Finnish flaps.
things I like, but probably don't care enough to pay more for.
No, totally.
I'd pay more for like readability.
We went to the used bookshop. We bought Scoop by Evelyn Waugh.
Oh, we did. We bought the nice.
And we bought the nice cover, $15 versus the $3 copy, and hardback, nice spacing, big text,
Easier to read.
white paper, not yellow. Still haven't read the book though.
It's in the shelves.
What physical characteristic does a good quality book have? I think we just discussed that.
Yeah, I think we did that.
Yeah. If you won the lottery, what bookish thing would you do with the money?
Oh, so I'd buy a house that every room was lined with bookshelves. Step one, like laddery bookshelves.
Oh, yeah. And, you'd have a ladder climbing monkey librarian.
Definitely. And
Trained
some
monkey.
kind of chair that was, robotically formed to my body so that I was always comfortable and it held the book for me.
And it held the book for you. And it, monitored where your eyes were looking and put a line
Oh,
under...
yeah, underlined the...
Yeah, so you can see where you're up to. That'd be good.
And had speakers, because it would be a wingback. Had speakers here so that you could play the audiobook at the same time.
As you read.
As you read.
Or, you had whale songs or something to relax
you could choose. I probably wouldn't be going with whale songs, but
Each to their own.
and I would pay some extra money so that I could have a little microphone somewhere and I could talk to Scott through his speakers.
And I would pay extra money for a little microphone attached to like another monkey with a typewriter who could annotate the book for me, but I didn't actually have to annotate it.
I love it how in my mind that's the thing that's gone too far. Like the typing monkey has gone too far.
But not the monkey that fetches the books. I'm bougie. Monkey is my name for servants.
Oh.
I would actually, if I won the lottery, I would actually take that to like a French translator and get them to like turn it into English. Like a French translator who could write.
I think I would get a book sommelier.
A book sommelier?
Yeah.
What, like...
To like go and find things that I will love and pre-test them.
So like a sommelier is a wine taster.
Who picks the wine for your palate? Yeah.
Yeah, so like what? You're reading Harry Potter, so you want like $3 Chuck because it's filled with disappointment and regret.
No, to go and get me more books, you dickhead.
So you would pay... So essentially...
Yeah, just bring me books.
You would pay somebody to watch BookTube, look for recommendations,
and
buy
find
the
me more
books and bring them to you.
Yes, I would pay for a book slave.
And all of your applicants are welcome. CVs sent to the address below in the description. On the off chance that we win the lottery.
Otherwise, the wage is $0.
But
and
you get to watch BookTube.
BookTube?
BookTube. But
that's a different thing.
Yeah.
And next.
And next. Where's the questions gone? Bonus. Give us an image, actual or mental, of your dream home library. I think we just did.
I think we did that.
Laser pointers and monkeys. Slaves.
Yeah.
All of our slaves are white. We're equal opportunity.
Oh.
No?
I don't know if that's equal opportunity. Like, you'd have to enslave white people for like 400 years at a minimum. And
all of our slaves are former prime ministers and presidents of European nations. We're equal opportunities.
I don't know.
No?
I'm sorry if Scott's offensive.
I do try to be. Tag people. I don't know, this is really old. Do you want to do it?
Do it.